Okay, so now we'll set the typical starting settings for ArcMap, which will probably already be set, but I'll just mention them. So first of all, you'll notice I don't really know where to go to open ArcMap. So if you go to the little ball here, you can look at all your programs. It just so happens that ArcMap 10.4 is right there. But if it wasn't right there, I could go to all programs and I could go down a little bit and you can see our new 7-zip, but then ArcGIS is the name of the company that makes ArcMap. They also make a bunch of other things, but in this class we'll focus on ArcMap, and that is right there. So what I would suggest again is just open it up. If you have an error that says license not working, close ArcMap, restart your computer. A lot of times the computers just stay on. If you restart it and you try it again and it doesn't work, grab another computer and then let me know that it didn't work so we can tell IT to come fix it. So we will fix it. It just takes a week or two. ArcMap notoriously takes a long time to open, so no need to click on it 4 times because then it will open 4 times and it will take 4 times as long. So that's kind of annoying. Not really, it'll take twice as long, but no. Oh, yeah, that's so bad.
Mine's still not.
Is what?
Still not opening, and I restarted it 3 times now.
Alright, grab my computer. I would say. I got a good one here. I'm good. Okay, try this one. Oh, gets it? Alright.
Is ArcMap now on the computer upstairs?
No. Yeah, I was told. No, they just said we could use this room. So I don't think they had plans to really put them on there. It would be really helpful though. I might ask about that. I wonder if they, well, if you can get in this room as much as you can get in there.
I think that one's locked, usually.
So I requested that you guys get swipe access to this room. Usually takes a couple weeks. And if you don't have it after this class, then we'll just do the exercise work in class. But anyway, yeah, so no plans to put it on there, but we could request it if it would be helpful.
We do this stuff also in the library or any of the computers that have ArcGIS on campus.
Yeah, so that's, yeah, exactly. And we'll try to set it up today so we can use our flash drives and move the data around. So like it should work. Although it's a little bit complicated, but like to understand the whole thing. But we'll try to get it here on this video. Anyway. So when you first open ArcMap, you'll get the things that you most recently had open. And then you also get like standard templates for different sizes of maps. I usually don't use one of these, but I think in the exercise it actually has you use this. So just to point it out. If you check don't show this again, it won't come back, but you can get it back. And if you need it, let me know. I can get it back, but it doesn't really matter. So I should cancel. And then I maximize. So this looks okay. I think these are good standard toolbars to start with. If you click on the little 3 dots next to the toolbars, you can drag them off of the wherever they are. And then if you drag them by clicking on the gray on a toolbar, you can dock them on the bottom, on the top, I think on the side, yeah. Used to be able to do it right there, but you can't anymore. So the set of tools that you probably want on is not animation, right? So you can just X that out. Is standard, and then tools, and then draw and layout. Usually what I do is I'll put standard up in the corner here, and then I'll put tools next to it, and then I'll put drawing at the bottom, and I'll put layout also maybe at the top. And what'll happen is if you have too many tools on, it'll like take up all your screen real estate, so that's kind of annoying. you'll see some people have just tons of them on. So other than Xing them out, the way to add a toolbar is to right click on the gray up there, and you can just check them on, right? So we draw, layout, standard, and tools, basically. And then the important stuff is basically this on the standard toolbar, you get these special tools here. So the one we want to open is catalog. And when I click on that, it adds this extra window to the side here, and I can make it bigger. If I hover over it, it'll give me some movers. Once you open it, the best thing to do is just right click and remove disconnect folder on all of these folders, because it's just going to confuse you if you have a whole bunch of other people's connections in there. So under folder connections, it's the second thing in there. Go in and right click on the folder and say disconnect folder.
This one won't even turn on, so.
Try one of the older computers. Here, stack them up over there. Would you try plugging it in? Did you try plugging it in? All right, you got to do that first. Oh, you can just have a. Is there no other power cord? Here.
And there is, there's one plug-in over here, something over there.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
Darn it.
What's that last toolbar on the like halfway?
This one?
Yeah.
Layout. Also, if you open GIS servers and you see multiple of these things, you can just delete everything. But you want to keep one of them. ArcGIS services.arcgisonline.com. I don't know why this one had 3, but there should just be 1. So the main things you want are, well, your one folder connection, and then you want to check GIS services to make sure you have that, and we'll go over how to add that if you don't have it. Oh, you won't have it on your personal. We'll have to add it special. Let me make a note of that. I'll send you that video. Okay. So all we do want is a connection to our folder, right? So what we're going to do, and this is the most important thing everybody's required to watch if you don't know exactly what I'm going to do. Right click on folder connections and say connect to folder, and then go to desktop and click on your GIS 162 folder once and then hit OK. And that will give you a nice connection to your class folder in ArcMap every time you open it. And then I'm not sure if this is true, but I would say just save this one as, or do I guess once you get there. Let me know when you have it ready. Good. So do file save as, and then when you do file save as, you're going to get these options on the side. You can just hit desktop, and then that's how I usually get to my folder. But again, in here, this little thing here, this little square matrix thing, the view menu, if you click on details, it'll give you more information about, and it'll make them smaller so you see more on a list. So I like to do that. And then if you go into GIS, you can just say this one's your template. And I just saved that. And so basically all I'm saving is like this document with nothing in it. It's just the shell of it.
Did you save that?
I saved it on the right in the root of the GIS folder. And I don't even know if we need to do that, but I'm hoping that this will now save this as the starting template. There's another way to do it, but
You didn't see that at all last.
and it just stayed.
It just stayed.
Okay.
It's still connected to the person from last semester's over.
Well, so I was saying, if you have the other connections, right-click on them and remove them all.
Yeah, no, I did.
Oh, you did?
but
Oh,
it
great.
was still connected to them.
Oh, great. Yeah. So,
They just stayed.
well, so the folder connections will always stay, but I wasn't sure about the tool layout and stuff. Sometimes it reverts back and it's annoying. So that's the only reason I was. What is that? Well, I think that's all I wanted to show there. All right.